is Anne, and this is Toby, and welcome to a Tobyknits Podcast, episode 176. If you're new here, grab a cup of tea, get comfy. You'll only need a cup of tea today. This is not going to be a long one, because as you might know, I haven't done a lot of knitting this week. Yeah, so today we're talking all about the knitting. Mondays is knitting, Wednesdays is floss tube, Fridays, every other Fridays is quilty fun. So today is all about the knitting. And I have got a new start. My usual 2 whips. Didn't do any work on the socks this week because I'm not really worried about the socks. Those are just things I can pick up when I feel like, and they were just for me. But I definitely need to get 2 of these items finished. I'd like before the end of this month, but definitely for Christmas. So got to finish them. And then of course the new one. And then I got an advent box in that I want to show you. And then tell you what my plans are going to be for Vlogmas. So get comfy. Okay, so what am I working on? So I am working on the Musselburgh. Yesterday we went out, and we were out most of the day yesterday, which was good, because I did get a fair bit of knitting in on this. So it's definitely moving along. There was where I was last time we talked. So I have got a good amount of stitching in. This is super cute. Look, this is my little... Oh, well, it won't turn around, of course, my little trailer. So yeah, I got a good bit of stitching in on that. So this is the Musselburgh by Ysolda Teague. I think that's by Ysolda Teague, isn't it? I think so. I think so. This yarn was yarn from Bear Street Yarn. They don't dye anymore, but it's really pretty. It's called something Mardi Gras, but it's very, very pretty. Look how gorgeous those stripes are coming. And I love the way they're striping like this. I would not have thought, looking at it, it would have striped like this, but it looks really cute. So yeah, I've got a good ways on it. This is for my daughter-in-law for Christmas, and I'm now at 13.5 inches, and I need to do 17. So I've decided this is going back to be car knitting. So every time we go out in the car, I take this with me because it's just easy. It's just knit in a circle, round and round. There you go. And I feel like I'm also going to maybe need these needles for something else during Vlogmas. So I have to hurry up and finish this one. And it's just really easy knitting. So that's what I've worked on, because like I said, yesterday we were gone all day. We went over to meet my niece for breakfast over in Quebec, and then we came back, went to Costco. Of course you have to do a Costco run, don't you, on the way home? Of course you. Went to Value Village, and then came home, went into Kempville, and then we went and did groceries there, but we couldn't get in Costco. And then by the time I got home, it was like 5 o'clock, and we'd left at 9. So there was a lot of driving got done, so I was able to work on that quite a bit. Yeah, so that's that one. The other one I'm working on is Evelyne's sweater. Evelyne is my granddaughter. Oh, and that reminds me, I better wind up the next skein of that. It's over there, so I need to, because that's the last of the skein that I have got. This yarn is lovely yarn. This is from Knit Picks, and it is the Heatherly yarn. It's a sport weight yarn, and it's 80% acrylic, 20% nylon. No, it's not. It's 80% acrylic, 20% merino wool. So the back is done, and this is a King Cole pattern, a baby knits sweater 1 book or something. So there's the back's done, and I've done the front with the neckline. These stitches here are on waste yarn. I probably should tie that in a knot so that they don't actually come off, because, you know, very likely that they will. There we go. And I'm on the sleeve. Now I've got to the part of the sleeve now that I just have to do about 25 rows of plain stockinette, just to get the length before we start doing the raglan sleeves. So it's got the little pattern on the bottom for the cuff, and then I have counted all my increases. Now we're straight knitting before we start decreasing for. She was here on Friday, actually. I should have put this on her to make sure. I think she has long arms though, so I feel like it'll be fine. Plus, I'm sure I'll see her again this week. Hello, Bob.
Hello, Bob.
So, and then, so that's come along good. So these are the two projects I have to work on all the time in the next 2 weeks. Because I need to get these finished. So that's coming along, but I'll have to get that other. Well, Toby, you're the one, you don't want to go out there when he's doing stuff. You want out? One moment, please. Go. If you want out, you go. Okay, sorry about that. So then the other thing that I started, which is 100% Jeanette's fault, because I wasn't going to start anything else, is, excuse me, the Arne and Carlos Christmas stocking. Now, apparently, I've never done one of their stockings, and I know that Jeanette from Crafty Click loves. She just finished their 24 Advent sweaters or something. Woman's a genius. Because she knits so fast, I can't understand her. So I have got Stylecraft yarn is what I am using. I have got cream, teal, and I think this is lipstick. And so those are the three colors that I'm using. And it's a stocking, not a sock. So it's an actual Christmas stocking you put stuff in. And I made one about 2 years ago for myself, or it could have been last year, which was part of the Bakery Bears Advent. And I loved it a lot. I thought it was so much fun. So when I saw this one that Jeanette was showing, and I thought, oh my God, this is so doable. So instead of doing this starting December, when we've got a million things to do, they decided this year to start it November 1st. And every day you get a new piece of the stocking, and you are only supposed to, each piece that you get each day is only 6 rounds. So I thought that's really doable. So I started it on Saturday, I think. Or it could have been Friday, I'm not sure. Friday or Saturday. And it took me almost 2 days actually to do this part, which is apparently the longest part, because you're getting, this is the toe, and you're getting it organized. I've never done a toe like this before on anything, and it was very interesting. It's kind of, I think he called it, and I love, so each day they put a little video on, and they're just talking, and then while they're talking, Arne is showing you how to make this. But it's not a straightforward sitting down, this is what you do tutorial. So it's really nice. You literally feel like you're just having a coffee with some friends, and they're just showing you something as they're knitting it too. So I think he said this was a fish lips kiss heel, but they did it as a toe. I don't know. I've never done the fish lips kiss heel, so I couldn't tell you. But it's really interesting the way it's done. So this apparently is the longest part. So now I'm on the color work, and I've done 3 rows of color work. My color work isn't that brilliant. I'm very tight. My tension is tight when I first start at the start of the DPN, but then it gets better as I go. So I just have to, I'm always too scared that it's gonna have a hole. So I, always tug that first one or second stitch on the DPN, and I feel like that's obviously making these more than those. Anyway, so I've got 3 more. This is day 1 that I'm doing, and I've got 3 more rounds of day 1. So I'm not really I'm going to try to do it every day, but from now, I'm not concerned. I'm not going to try to catch up. I'm just going to do it every day from now, because it will still end up being finished in time for Christmas, right? So, and it's fun. And these are DPNs that I'm using. They're 3.5 millimeter. And I'm pretty sure that these are just, they're what I had in the house that were not being used by something else. And they are from Michael's. So they weren't terribly expensive. So that's what I've been working on knit-wise. So I'm quite happy with what I'm knitting on right now. I'm not stressing myself out doing tons of stuff. I've got a hat, a little sweater, and now this Christmas fun stocking to do. So, it's kind of nice. I give each one of them 2 or 3 days each and then move on, But I mean, the car knitting obviously is anytime I go out in the car. So the other thing I wanted to open and show you was I got one of my knitting advents. Now, I've got 4 advents coming this year. One is up here already, and this is my Bothy's Thread cross stitch advent. And after asking my lovely viewers, and you all know who you are, thank you for commenting and telling me what you thought. I'm agreeing with all of you, and that I'm going to open the first 6 days at home towards the end of November, pre-record. You guys won't see them. And then, because for the first 6 days, I will be in New York City with my dad and my brother and hello, Bob. And so I will still record while I'm there, but I will insert the video of me opening the advent. So I'm going to know what the first 6 days are in advance, but you guys won't know till each day. And then, of course, once I'm back home on the 7th, I'll just open them every day like normal. So that's those. The other one I got today was from, or not today, the other was from Craft House Magic. So I got Ellie's, and this is the Frostbite yarn advent. So it's a 12-day advent, and I've been chatting back and forth to Ellie, trying to decide how to do it, because I've also got the Gnome Along one coming, which is from Ginger Snap, which is on the way, and that's a 12-day one as well. And then I've also got the Toft Advent coming from the UK, which is a crochet. So my plan is to take the crochet one with me and work on that every day while I am in New York. And I don't think that will be too hard. Plus, I've got a cross stitch advent that I'll be working on every day, where I just stitch a little number of the advent each day. So those are what I'm taking with me. And I think I'll do the same with the Ginger Snap and this one, the first 6 days I'll open. However, because they are only 12, I'm going to do one, alternating them each day. So one day will be this advent, the next day will be the Ginger Snap advent. And I've decided I'm not going to make the item that comes with this until this will be my Christmas Eve cast on. So I will open the yarn, but I'm not going to use it until Christmas Eve. And this project, I believe, is going to be a cowl. We haven't got the pattern yet, so I don't know what it's going to look like or how it's going to go. She's going to email that to us in the middle of the month. And the Ginger Snap, that one, we get to make some gnomes. Again, I don't know what they're going to be like, so I don't want to stress myself out with doing stuff, because we're also, it's a busy month, right? So I think I'm going to leave the gnomes, but I'll open the yarn every other day and leave the gnomes and start them in the new year, I think. But anyway, so this says here, thank you for purchasing the Frostbites yarn advent. The cowl pattern included will be emailed to you in November. Okay, so there we go. So I'm going to open this up and show you what's inside. Obviously, I'm not opening the packages, but I just wanted to see. So there's this little one that says, thank you so much. I have included an undyed mini to use in the cowl design. So I'm going to leave that there. Here is our lovely card. I like that she does these. This is really sweet because it gives you a reminder. And oh. And then we have, if you don't want to look at this, don't look, by the way. I should have put that, shouldn't I? A little bag to put all our minis in. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. That's a great idea. I love that. And then, of course, we then just have all of the minis. So that is super exciting. Ooh. So I'm going to have tons of fun doing that. Okay, so I wanted to show you that and explain to you how I'm going to do my advent. I think it's going to be fun this year, not stressful, and yeah, there you go. So anyway, I will let you go now. I'm going to go and have a cup of tea with the low bob before we decide what we're doing for the rest of the day. It is Remembrance Day today, and I'm sure we're going to go and watch the ceremony on the TV. We don't go down into Ottawa to do it. It's too far, and it's not a very nice day today. So we'll just watch on the telly. So thank you to all of our military, whether they're Canadian, British, Dutch, Ukrainian, whatever they are. Thank you to everybody for all the service you have given us and keeping us safe. Okay, have a great week. I'll see you Wednesday for Floss Tube, and talk to you then. Bye.